I don't know. I feel like so. Let's talk about the Star Wars event real quick because I don't know. It was a cool idea. I'm glad they had some kind of event to actually to to kick off the season. I mean, really, that's the first event of the season, and it's a crossover with Star Wars, and that's great because I love Star Wars, and I know at the I love classic Star Wars. I know at the Game Awards they said they want to build this metaverse of all these different things like Star Wars and Marvel and DC with Batman. They want to have this metaverse of all these different like pop culture references and icons, and that's a great idea. I think that's a cool philosophy to have. But I just feel like Star Wars has, to me personally, I got ruined. I got my heart broken by Star Wars, and I really don't want. I'm not going to see Episode 9, bottom line. I'm just not going to see it. And the reason is because Episode 8 was not the direction that I thought it was going to go. In fact, it was a polar opposite of the direction I thought it was going to go. And it was just. It was odd that they decided to go that way. Um, and not only that, but I think that the biggest problem with Star Wars Episode 8 was not even the fact that the movie wasn't a good movie. Like, the movie in itself was not a good movie. It's also the fact that Episode 8 was not it was even worse as a Star Wars movie. And when people spoke up and voiced their opinion, the director and Kathleen Kennedy all said that we were being man babies, and everybody was complaining about this, and they were doing really bad PR after everybody spoke up and said that they weren't happy with it. So I'm not a fan of Episode 8. I think Episode 8 ruined the franchise for me, and Episode 9 doesn't seem like it's going to be any better. J.J. Abrams is directing, so maybe it'll at least have a cohesive story, but I'm not excited for it, and I'm not going to see it. I might catch it on Disney Plus, but aside from that, I'm just not going to watch it. I don't care. This event was okay. The event, they tried to be funny and have a bunch of comedy, but they really didn't talk much about the Star Wars franchise or anything like that. The voting was cool. They showed like less than a minute clip, which, I mean, I think I saw some of that in the trailer anyway, so it really wasn't that much new footage. The whole movie comes out on Friday anyway, so they really didn't need to show new footage, but as far as events go, it wasn't that great. It was kind of dull, and the comedy was stupid. It wasn't really that funny. I really just wanted them to stop talking and show the clip. The lightsabers were pretty awesome. I liked having that in the game. That was pretty fun. And then it started 10 minutes late. So I understand that the people were trying to get in, and I get that. But it started 10 minutes late. So, it is what it is. I'm not stoked about it. And just in Star Wars in general, I'm just not stoked about it. So, the movie will come out, and I am going to watch a synopsis. I'm going to watch a review. I'm going to watch all the spoilers on YouTube, and I'm going to see what people think about it. I'm going to watch people who actually are a fan of Star Wars to see what they think about it too, because I spend a lot of time watching people who don't like it, who aren't happy with it. So I'm going to try to watch both, but it is what it is. Oh, lightsabers are in the game now. That's pretty cool. Raise your banner to capture the TIE Fighter crash sites. Block damage with a lightsaber. First order stormtrooper eliminations with a lightsaber or from beyond 100 meters. Deal damage with a first order blaster rifle to opponents or first order stormtroopers. So that must be a special mode, I think. Right? No? Let's see how the game's changed. Let me go into solo real quick. I wonder if it's going to be any different. But yeah, so overall, I'm just not happy with Star Wars right now, and they initially, and it's even worse now because initially when Star Wars Episode 7, 8, and 9 were revealed, they said that they were not going to consider anything in the expanded universe. The expanded universe was no longer canon, and that we were going to go a different direction with the new Star Wars movies. And everyone was already bummed about that because there's some great stories in the Star Wars expanded universe with Mara Jade. I think Palpatine does eventually come back, but as a clone, or he has a contingency plan of some kind. There's other Sith that kind of start to develop, and there's some great stories from Darth Plagueis and a few other people. It's just they decanonized all of that. So okay, that's fine, I guess. But then Kathleen Kennedy recently said that Star Wars is not like Marvel. We don't have a huge backlog of movies, books, or comic books that we can pull from to get stories. And everyone's scratching their head like, well, I guess not anymore because you destroyed all of it. You said it wasn't canon anymore. So it's kind of frustrating that they kind of went out of their way to make Star Wars as bad as it is now. And I'm kind of curious to watch some of the new reviews and see some of the scores and see some of the sales figures and stuff like that, because it's probably not going to be as popular as they think it's going to be, and I'm very curious to see how it goes. But anyway, I'll feel a lot more justified if they don't make a lot of money off this movie. I'll feel like, we as a fan base accomplished something because that's not what we wanted for Star Wars. But they're never going to decanonize the sequel trilogy. That's something that I think has never been done in any movie before. So they probably won't do it now. Ah. Nailed it. There's gotta be other people out here. Hold on. Oh, you went up. That was funny. I don't need that. Yeah, but I don't know what they're gonna do with Star Wars in the future, and I'm afraid of it. But I actually almost would rather go back and read all the expanded universe books and media that is out there that they're trying to reject and say is not real. But I don't know. There's probably some better stories out there than what Disney has done with Star Wars. And Marvel, they hit right on the head. They got Marvel right. So I don't know why they went so far out of the way to change Star Wars. That's the weird thing to me. Anyway, I think that's my rant for Star Wars for now. I'll play the rest of this game out for anybody watching this. Maybe if you're on YouTube and you want to see how this game ends, I'll have the rest of this video out. But yeah, that's my Star Wars rant. That's all I got. I haven't seen any lightsabers though. I haven't seen any other Star Wars additions to the game just yet. So I don't really know what all those challenges are about. Have you guys seen a Star Wars item? Maybe I have to reset. I doubt it. I shouldn't have to reset. Darth Vader, Luke, I am your father. My what? No! That's impossible! Maybe. Maybe it hasn't updated yet, or maybe I have to log in again. I don't know. There might be a new LTM or something. now it lets me in. But truthfully, I don't think this event was like super popular because it's a Star Wars event. I think it's super popular because it's a Fortnite event. And people love him some Fortnite, dude. People love him some Fortnite. So I'm kind of like, kind of on the fence on how to rate that one. I really don't think it was that good overall. There was a couple things I liked, but I mean, aside from that, like the voting was cool and the lightsabers were cool, and the new TIE Fighter crash site was pretty cool. But that's it. Everything else was kind of boring. And I'm not really sure why they didn't just use the Risky Reels movie screen. Although it kind of opens up the idea for, in the future, to have like some kind of a machinima contest where you can make your own Fortnite like episode or something. Fortnite comedy sketch or whatever the case is, and then just have like an event in Fortnite where people go watch that stuff. Why is there no creative? I also kind of wanted to get on the Millennium Falcon because, you know, it wouldn't be that hard to model the entirety of the inside of the Millennium Falcon. That would have been cool. So I'm not sure why they didn't do that either. Once I saw it, I was like, ooh, can I get in there? And the answer was no, so that was a bummer. I think overall the event was kind of rushed and kind of I mean, just kind of boring, really. I think there was more value in the hype of the event than the actual event itself. Which is kind of true for almost all entertainment media right now. Even video games and stuff. Like, there's much more hype, like much more value in hyping the event than actually doing the event. Why am I like the only person in this game right now? Where is everybody? I'm gonna win this game by default because everyone dies. By a first order. Oh, what happened? Did they shoot you or something? Something's over here. I don't know what it is, but something's over here. So are they like bots that just shoot you and kill you? Have insane accuracy and much better AI? That'd be insane. Risky Reels. There's the crash site over there. I wonder. But like normal stormtroopers, their accuracy sucks. That's funny. I watched a video the other day from someone who was saying that the whole stigma of stormtroopers' accuracy being bad needs to die. And I don't disagree, but it's funny because it's true. Like, they're really good when it comes to killing Aunt Beru. And Uncle Owen. I knew it. Right. Oh, there's a new weapon. Oh gosh, that's what that was. No, it's not. Is there? Raised lightsaber? Oh wow. First order blaster rifle? I do want the lightsaber. And by the way, it's not Rey's lightsaber, it's Anakin's lightsaber. Can we at least get that right, please? Backpack full. Oh, I gotta... There we go. That's cool. Just gonna hold on to that. Something over there. There's a present over there, I think. Who's shooting at me? Oh, I see him now. That actually made me kind of nervous. I don't know why it took me so long to kill that guy, but that made me really nervous. Ah! Ah! That person was just waiting for me to be low on health. 9th place, though. I guess I'll take that. Anyway, let's go to the lobby here and see what's going on. But for those of you that are watching this not live, thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time.